You are watching Radicon. The concept of radiation detriment. It is a concept used to quantify the overall harm to health from stochastic effects of low-level radiation exposure to different parts of the body. Calculating radiation detriment is a complex process that requires information from various sources and judgments on how the calculations are best performed. The current methodology is outlined by ICRP and will likely keep evolving in the light of developing evidence and understanding. To form a solid basis for future recommendations, the process of detriment calculation will document a reproducible evidence considering the ways in which different approaches might be applied when the new data becomes available. The tissue-specific detriment is determined from the nominal tissue-specific risk coefficient, which is weighed by the severity of the disease in terms of lethality, impact on quality of life, and years of life lost. Total detriment is the sum of detriments for separate tissues and organs. Detriment values are used to specify tissue weighting factors used in the calculation of effective dose. In relatively easier terms, the combination of probability and severity of harm is called detriment. To reflect the combined detriment from stochastic effects due to the equivalent doses in all organs and tissues of the body, the equivalent dose in each organ and tissue is multiplied by a tissue weighing factor, WT, and the results are summed over the whole body to give the effective dose E. In the studies of radiation health effects, it is important to understand the difference of risk and hazard. The term risk generally means dangerousness or a degree of hazard. However, more strictly, the term is used to refer to the magnitude of influence of damage, or the possibility of damage, or the combination of magnitude of influence and possibility. The focus is not on whether or not there are any risks, but on to what extent and by how many times risk increases. On the other hand, what causes damage is called hazard. It is important to clearly distinguish hazard information on the existence or non-existence of hazard risk information and the degree of probability of damage, and then properly communicate and utilize these two types of information. When considering health effects of radiation, in particular stochastic effects of radiation, it is common to use the term risk in the sense of probability. In this case, it should be noted that having risk is not equal to surely being subject to damage. Let's summarize the main subjects we did cover in this session. We studied the mechanism and effects of ionizing radiation, which can be deterministic, stochastic, immediate or delayed, somatic or genetic. Some tissues are highly radiosensitive, tissues have their own risk factor, and risk from exposure may be assessed through such factors. These lectures have been prepared with extensive material research from following sites, and we are very grateful for their amazing contribution in the data and studies. Most of all, the amazing work done by Ministry of Environment, Government of Japan, has been an invaluable resource.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell for new courses. For more modules and Radiology CMEs, please visit www.radicon.org.